I did not change the name of this stream. Whoopsie-doos. Let me just do that. Request. That's better. Okay. Have I stopped doing everything wrong? Hi. Don't mind me. I just forgot to turn on my Sims 2 music again. Well, yikes. For some reason, I put my laptop in front of me instead of like next to me over here like I usually do. And I can't be bothered moving it. Sims 2 sound track. There we go. Anyway, hi, what's up? Here, with my life. Oh, this is be too loud, isn't it? There we go. Anyway, I don't even know what I was doing. I'm already lost in what I was planning. Anyway, this page here is gonna be me drawing people in school uniforms because I don't know, that's a thing I've picked up recently. And this page is gonna be for requests. Some more beautiful art. Yeah, this is Ladybug, Miraculous Ladybug, obvi. If you couldn't tell by the full body spandex in bright red with dots on it, it's an amazing outfit, let's just say that. It takes a lot of courage to wear that. Anyway, requests, whatever I'm actually trying to draw, which is just a massive yikes, honestly. I'm gonna turn the music down more because it's... Okay, we're gonna skip 40 minutes ahead. You'd wear that? You're braver than me, my friend. Oh. Anyway. Schoolgirl uniforms. The question is, what character do I want to draw? Maybe I can do some lovey-dovey stuff between my favorite couple to draw. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not? Also, I learned something today that my McOof. Hello, McOof. Oh, MC? Oh my god. Maggie comes in, doesn't even say hi, just immediately requests a drawing. Of course she does. Casey in a schoolgirl uniform? Let's do that. You cannot see anything from this angle. I always forget. Oh. Don't mind my phone charger. Let's just leave her there. She's fine. Hi, Maggie. It's like an AA meeting. Hi, Maggie. What are you in for? Too many requests. I love zooming. I don't know what it is. But Anyway, last stream, it was like a random mid-week stream, but I decided that I wanted to do school uniforms, so I designed some like super basic, very simple, very standard school uniforms. And now I draw them. It's like a superhero stance, except hold on, I wonder if it's like... I don't know why, but I just kind of draw Casey's hair exactly the same as one of my other characters. Oh, thank you. I try. Is Casey more of a skirt person or a pants person? I can kind of see her doing both, you know? Yeah, it's my school for troubled children. I mean, some of them are good children. Kind of. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do shorts because then people can't look up her shorts as easily when she kicks them in the face. Yeah. Whoa, what's up, Rain? Hi, welcome to Late Times in Australia. There we go. Are you trying to tell me that Casey isn't troubled at all? Casey has 0 troubles in the world. Maggie, don't lie. Oh, yeah. I mean... yeah, she only kicks people in the face, you know, nothing troubled about that. Anyway, there's a Casey in a school uniform. Now, what was I trying to draw? I was going to draw something and I don't remember what it is. I kick people. Do you now? Do you, Maggie? You kick people. And that is true. Anyway, I was gonna draw maybe school uniforms, but I'm also want to draw like couples, because even though it's not Valentine's Day, I always avoid drawing couples on Valentine's Day, but it's not Valentine's Day anymore, so now I can draw couples. And I have so many couples, and I just never draw them. But hey, you know, we're 10 minutes into the stream and I've actually already drawn something, so we're doing better than most streams. Usually I don't start drawing until 15 minutes in, usually no one's really here either. But hey, we've got friends. I have friends today. I cry. But anyway, what to do? Who to draw? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. Oh yeah, one thing I learned is that tripod goes up higher than I thought it did. Hi. I didn't... Oh, it's... There we go. Oh, jeez. It's not stable when it's this high, but I didn't know it got this high. So... you'll learn something new every day. Okay. That's... where do I put this? There is nowhere for this to go. Yeah. Everybody comes to my YouTube channel for the great quality in videos. Obviously. There you go. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, me just constantly jerking the camera around, zooming in and out willy-nilly. Wow, now the whole page is white. What do we... what to draw? I don't know. What's something that, like, people do when they're in a couple? I don't know, because I don't like people. Wow. They kiss? They do kiss. Hold hands, yeah. That makes sense. Okay. Engage in combat. One couple is engaging in combat. And I'm not eating each other's food. Maggie. Oh, these suggestions. I think I'm gonna just go with kiss for now. I said that's not good. Go see a movie. Yeah, we're gonna watch a movie on stream. Just kidding, we're not doing that. But I don't know. Something like this, so they're not like actually kissing or anything, they're just sort of staring at each other, or like maybe they have their eyes closed. I don't know, some good PG fun for hashtag student life. Sacrifice your partner to Cthulhu. We're not watching the Polar Express. You guys are so weird. Saturday. Saturday. Ags. Ags, have you been to one of my streams before? Anyway, hi Lucas, how are you? Also not eating children. Why are you guys being so weird today? Just let me draw my little lesbians in peace. Is that the quote of the day? That could be the quote of the day. What was I drawing? I never stream at a normal time. This is not a normal time for me to be awake. Look. Trying to zoom in. There. A buy special. We're all fabulous. Maggie, I can only do so many requests before I lose my mind. It's 9 a.m. It's 6 a.m. Why are you awake at 6 a.m.? That's my question. $10 a.m. Wow, everyone's waking up, and I'm like, just chilling. Who am I even drawing right now? I was just like halfway drawing, and then I'm like, dang, I don't even know what characters I'm drawing. No, I kind of want to draw someone with like long hair that like. I'll ignore for the moment how inaccurate this would be to the lore of my OC world, but I don't care, it's cute. Draw a sexy potato. I'm not drawing a... Fine, I'll draw a sexy potato and then I'll draw Emily and Dusk. Hold on. Zoom out. Zoom. The magical power of zoom. How does one draw a sexy potato? Alright, sexy potato. I'll do like a tiny little drawing Right in here. Yeah. Lucas, what? Anyway. Is that a potato shape? Sometimes these little weird drawings that I have no idea why I'm drawing always end up the best. I don't know, high heels are sexy, right? Shower thought, what? Please, no more shower thoughts. I'm already losing my mind. There you go. That is a sexy potato. I guess. You know. No more shower thoughts. What is happening? You guys are so weird. Don't stare at her butt. She's supposed to be 13, isn't she? I think I just drew her butt too big for a 13-year-old. But it's oi. And I realized, like, after in the show I was thinking that she had like a nice butt, and then I'm like, no, she's 13, that's illegal. I can't have these thoughts. That was the worst thing I've said today, but what can you do about an animated superhero girl wearing a... It's really hard to not notice these features. She's wearing a skin-tight spandex, bright red, spotted uniform, okay? It's basically just asking to look at her body. Look. Maggie. Shush. What was I doing? Now I've just lost my train of thought. No. Draw 4. No. Ags, please. My heart. Wow, what happened to my PG stream? I cry. Draw 4. Maybe. Okay, what is it in, France? This is not what I expected to be doing at 2:30 in the morning. Ay, ay, ay. Emily and Dusk. Research, man. You gotta do your research. I'm just pulling up the image I drew recently for Maggie. Mr. Grapefruit. The legal age of consent is 16 in Australia, so I don't understand your point. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention to chat. I get into drawing, I'm sorry. Can we move the topic? I know because I Google stuff. I'm still waking up, guys. Subscribe to oh, okay. Thanks. Thanks. And smash that like thank you. I mean, I'm generally not surprised by anything Maggie says anymore. Anyway, thanks, Lucas. Yeah, subscribe and hit that like button and all those YouTube terms people use. Don't mind me that I'm being a bad YouTuber and not reading the chat and just drawing, I guess, which is what I'm supposed to be doing. Wow, when you apologize for what you're supposed to be doing. There is nothing sexy about this lineup. Don't. What is happening? Excuse me, we are not. Ow. Hold on. I'm sitting awkwardly on my floor. Okay. My leg is feeling numb already. It's not a sexy lineup. The only thing sexy about this lineup is the potato. It's the only thing allowed to be sexy. Also, I've left an indent in my leg from leaning on it. So, that can't be good. I'm gonna have a Coca-Cola break while I stretch my leg so my leg doesn't die. I don't know why I keep complaining that I'm sitting on the floor, because no matter where I'm sitting, I sit cross-legged and my legs get numb and in pain all the time. I mean, like, even when I sleep on my arm, it doesn't, like, lose feeling all day. Yeah, but I do understand. I also sleep with, like, my hands resting, yeah, on my arm, yeah. My arms just don't feel comfortable when they're, like, not up like that. It's weird. Yeah, I know, the video is lagging really bad. It's 'cause my internet. As always, it's 'cause my internet. Video will always be lagging. Can't see the video from Australia. Fair enough. Yeah. We love the NBN. Yeah, I live in Australia. It's doing its best. It's trying. It's trying its hardest. I mean, sometimes it's not so bad. Sometimes it's really bad. It just sort of depends. But I also have a bunch of apps open that, one, I probably shouldn't have open, and two, they just won't close for some reason, like Skype. I couldn't tell you the last time I used Skype, but sometimes it just, like, turns on and I can't, like, quit Skype or get rid of Skype. I don't have Skype installed on my computer, laptop, but it's just there and it doesn't go away. I think it's a Microsoft thing, but it's really annoying. I don't like Skype. I don't use Skype because I've got Discord, and Discord is better. Just saying. mean, I have Skype. I don't use Skype. Yeah, it is. Well, that's just because no one uses it anymore, because everyone's moved on to Discord, because Discord is better. Just a fact of life. Hold on, this might kill my internet for a second. Excuse me, my eyesight isn't good. Thank you very much. I don't know. Oh, I've had many people in the past say Austria just to annoy me, so I kind of just block it out. And then I feel bad for people who live in Austria. Do I know anyone that lives in Austria? Video output low. Well, that doesn't sound like my problem. I mean, I feel like most people live in the US of A that I know. Who is us? We are us. I'm sorry, I didn't realize your name wasn't us. Yeah. Things would be a lot easier if the USB port on that side of my laptop was working. I didn't have to plug it into that side because the cord is really annoying me. Okay. 40 minutes into the stream and I haven't done like anything. I can't think of anything normal to draw. That is true. I drew the world's sexiest potato. No! I'm not doing that. At the end of the day, this is a PG stream, and I will not draw a potato stripping at a strip club. PG-13, fine. I'm fine with PG-13. That's a fine aesthetic for my channel, but I don't know who this is. Sure. Why not? That's a pose, I guess. That's someone doing something. Do I need to put the watermelon song on, guys? Don't make me put the watermelon song on. Because it's a bop. I love the watermelons. What's the playlist for? You don't know the watermelon song? I need to show you the way. We're just gonna not have music while I figure out how to use Spotify. I mean, I'm sure I could find it on YouTube, but I can't be bothered. Watermelon. There she is. I don't mind. I think I'm gonna put on a Disney playlist after this song. You can tell this face is much bigger than I usually draw faces. Watermelon, watermelon, you love watermelon. Oh, don't worry. That's my. It's not you guys. It's my laptop. The audio is broken on it, but there's no way I can really stream music from my phone. So you're not going crazy. Yeah. Just in case you were wondering, it's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me. The most recent thing I added to this playlist is the soundtrack from Coco. So I guess that's what we're listening to. Okay, Lucas, bye-bye. I have no idea how long I'm gonna stream Eggs. Till I can't be bothered anymore, I guess. Go away. Phones. Why? Oh, why do you ask, Eggs? Yeah, I can draw you. We love my quality camera movements. And my leg that is dead. Any specific way you want me to draw you, eggs? Oh yes, my leg is so dead. Just gonna hit my leg till it doesn't want to be dead. Trying to think of what you would look like super excited. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. What do people look like when they're excited? I don't know. Let's do something like that. Like, yeah! That's an excited face. I guess you could call that an excited face. I don't know how to draw hands. This is just gonna be me trying to remember what you look like, which is not gonna be great for me. Eggs, you know that's way too much effort, right? I'll do it. Instagram.com. That's a cute drawing. Anyway, what was I doing? How does one look at anything? Loki, I'm gonna murder you. What do you... Look. Look. I will draw you however I want. fight me. Okay. Besides, I think flannel looks good on everybody, and I like drawing it at every excuse that I have to draw it. Sure, that's what flannel looks like. Let's just pretend for a second that that's what flannel looks like. So the plaid sort of pattern looks like. Anyway. Okay. And you got a little buddy here. Yeah. And then you got poofy hair. Do. Man, your hair is so poofy. Yeah, I see that. I see that. But I'm only drawing this much of you. And then I wouldn't get to draw the plaid. My favorite thing about flannel shirts is that they're usually plaid pattern. Poof poof. My favorite thing with poofy hair is doing these little buddies. There we go. That is so sad. Even if I grow out of my flannel, which I have, not because I've grown, just because I've gotten fatter, I'm still not getting rid of it. To be fair, I've never been able to button up my flannel. Such a good movie. Sorry, can you even hear the music? I know, but the flannel is so iconic. This is my favorite song from the movie. I'm just gonna take a moment to listen. Loki, you're ruining my vibes. Where do you think you're going? Look at this. There's just... Bye. Yeah, he's been in my room this entire time. Yeah, it's a cat butt. What you gonna do about it? Yeah. Of Loki. You want me to draw you kissing a cat butt? I can do that. I'm not going to, but I could. Som något dåligt. Anyway. We're gonna skip to Beauty and the Beast, but the new one? The live action one, sure, why not? Yeah, sure, why not?
Once upon a time in the hidden heart of France, a handsome young prince lived in a beautiful castle. Although he had everything his heart desired,
Righto.
the prince was so
Alright. We love when drawings get warped because the angle you're sitting at. So I gotta fix her real quick. Sure, why not? Alright, this page is looking weird. How did... Good job. Anyway. Well, I don't know if I ever use the watch later thing on purpose. I feel like I always accidentally press it and get frustrated. It's like, no, I want to watch it later. Yeah, you're the only person that stayed. Maggie left for some reason without saying goodbye. Tweera also left. Lucas said he had to leave, so it's like fine. And then you're here as well. Loki, what do you want? What? What? What do you mean you're here? What do you mean you never left? It doesn't say that you're here. Loki. What do you want, Bobby? What? I don't understand what he wants. This isn't a cat petting stream. This is supposed to be a drawing stream. But you're so cute. Oh, Baba, you're so cute. No, Loki. You can't just walk through my laptop and then oh. It's not kitty cam anymore because he just yeeted out of here. That's right, I said that. What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? He's not a trickster god, he's just a troll. Yes. We love auto-tuned Emma Watson. Anyway. What? I don't know. Oh, you know what would be fun? Doing some sort of comic, because I never do that and I'm really bad at it. So maybe you guys can help me make a page for a comic. Hold on, we'll use the last page as The last page? The last page is a plan. I don't know, people plan out things like this. Let's do it. Hey, Twira. I don't know if that's how you say your name, but that's how I'm saying it. No. We're gonna utilize the title of Requests, Schoolgirls, and Chills, and do some Schoolgirls. But I want it to be realistic, so hold on. Let me grab my handy dandy notebook of things. Yeah. Recently, for the series I'm doing, where I'm remodeling my original characters, as I say, I wrote down this list of all my characters' ages. So maybe we can just pick a couple that are within, like, similar ages. Because obviously, like, the majority is between, like, 18 and 24. Like, 18 starts here and 24 ends here. That's, like, a good chunk of them. So, well, if you missed last stream, which I think none of you were here last stream, I actually drew Loki as a human and a bunch of other kitty cats. Let me find it. Yeah. Here are a bunch of cats as people. These are all my auntie's cats, and there's my little Loki. Yeah, I wrote all the names of the cats. You'll notice that if you can read them, that some of them are really weird. Like, this is Willow, normal name, Akira. Sure, a normal-ish name. Fuzzy, you know, naming a cat Fuzzy. pretty standard. Rascal's a quality name. Then we got Flop. Sure. Dog. You know, the normal thing you name your cat. Dog. Dog is really weird. Taco, because Taco Cat backwards is still Taco Cat. That is the exact reasoning for why he is named Taco. It's not just something weird I'm saying. And then there's Dong, which I think is the weirdest name out of all the names. Dong. And then there's little Loki over here. Yeah. What else did I do? These are a couple of Harry Potter themed drawings I did. All I'm missing is a Gryffindor, and then I've got the whole set. Don't eat taco. Here are some drawings for a Minecraft group I'm in, for the SYSZ, System Z. I just did a couple of drawings of him and Ashley, and I wanted to fill the page, but I didn't have many ideas, so I never filled the page, which is unfortunate. Here are some school uniform variation. The sports uniform is the same. The shirt style can be the same for everybody. Pants and skirts can be worn by everybody. The only really identifying thing is like the bow tie or the normal tie. But yeah, I don't know, just be mismatched between like anything. So as long as it involves these pieces, then it's school uniform. And then we also did this landscape. This is a preview of what we did last stream. Preview? What is the word I'm looking for? Yeah. And then here is some more schoolgirl things. Here is Bisma and Fire, my favorite little couple to draw. Then we got Candy, Roxy, and Lavender in schoolgirl uniforms. Looking adorable, I would say. I don't think it's preview. But, because, like, they already happened. Anyway. I really like how these sketches came out. I might do those digitally. Yeah. Previously on Lainey's live stream. And then, here's the sneak peek for video coming out. So that's always fun. Anyway. Alright. So. Okay. So I want the characters. Loki. You can't just keep coming in here and then just like being annoying and then leaving. No, what? We're not eating people. He doesn't know we're watching. don't know what he's even doing. This should just be a cat live stream. Never mind. Bye, Loki. Alright, here we are, back on the page where we're planning a random comic-y page. Now, I could probably get away with just doing it on this and then drawing it digitally later. Alright, question. Would you rather watch me fully draw out this page on this next page, or would you rather me do it digitally? We could do like mini a comic page. Maybe we can do a front cover and we can make a small comic here on the live stream. Alright. What if it's about the one and only Candy Bandy? That's good, I like that. We can just have like a bunch of like one-page comics just starring different ones of my OCs. Just like give me ideas and I'll find an OC that just fits. Okay. Maybe she doesn't have as long of hair in high school? Lurky! Isn't he annoying? It's Maggie screaming. We could do something like that. What's my character that's most like Maggie's personality, though? I do want to... Because I do have 69 original characters, and I would really... I just want to draw them more. So I think this could be a fun way to do something like that. What would it be called? I mean, obviously you guys don't know all of my original characters. I'm not expecting you to know them. What should I name a comic all about my OCs? But they're all like one page, and like each page is like a completely different, unrelated thing. Anyway, but it's all based in school. It's weird. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but it could be fun. It will be fun. It should be fun. I also don't know what to call it. But anomaly high. Okay, so it's just... Okay. What? Let's go to a cat cam for a minute. A series of unrelated stories. That's good, I like that too. Cat cam. Cat cam. Alright. That's enough cat cam. I drew it. Anyway, I ended up doing Candy and Roxy because Candy is a very energetic little bean, always running around. Probably would be screaming. She was in a bad mood. She'd go through about 20 moods. They would all be screaming, but they're very different emotions. Roxy would just slap, and then she'd have like tears in her eyes and just say thanks. Which would, I think, is a great first page. Hi, welcome to my comics series. Yeah. I don't know. Maggie reminds me of Candy in a really weird way. Like Maggie, but less murder. You know, take all the homicidal tendencies out of Maggie and you've got Candy. Look. Can you not, bro? God damn. Loki. I know you're not always about murder, Maggie. Just sometimes you have homicidal tendencies. Or thoughts. Candy doesn't have homicidal thoughts. Yes, he's very fluffy and also really annoying. Let's actually zoom out. Oi, don't attack my makeup brush. What? What are you looking at? What do you mean you have cannibalistic tendencies? Don't eat. That was heavy. You okay, bro? Alright, bye, Lucky. Anyway, enough cat, more comic, I guess? I don't know. I guess no ideas are bad ideas if they're school related. I'm trying to think. What antics did I get up to in school? I didn't get up to many antics because I'm boring. Sorry, I'm just getting distracted by Disney music. This is why I usually have the Sims 2 soundtrack. Although it doesn't actually help, because then I get distracted by Sims 2 music. I get distracted by music too much, and I should be drawing. But like I always say, the key to art is taking 2D breaks. Okay, well, nobody is gonna die, but we could do something along those lines. I think I'm gonna do only characters between the ages of 19 and 23 on my list, because obviously they could be younger than they are on this list. So I feel like that's a general age range that people could be at school, you know? Depends on the school, I guess. Okay, choking. How would you draw someone choking? Maybe it could be like a bunch of like landscape. One's like this, and and it's like slightly bigger at the bottom. Maybe? I'm not good at comics, okay. Okay, and this first one. Just be eating, I guess. Charades? I don't know what characters these would be yet. I'm just gonna write Fire and Flash, and then here is Candy and Roxy. Maybe it's Crash and Flash, maybe. So I never drew Crash and Flash very much. Yes, I have characters named Crash and Flash. Don't judge me. Alright, what are we? And then this one, they like pointing to themselves and like dying. And then they're thinking. I don't know what this would be. I'll think of like text or something and I'll put it here. Maybe. Okay. And then this one that like, let's zoom in so you can actually see what I'm doing because I'm drawing these so tiny. Alright. Ooh, 1 hour and a half. And they're like lying on the floor. And then it's like, ooh, I know. And he's like leaning back like, oh cool, it's like airplane. And then someone is like, oh my god, help. Yeah, they're like casually eating. Charades? Okay. Fish online. On land. Me? You? Ooh. Heavy. Strong. Lean. I know. You're an airplane. And then someone in the background's like, oh my god, help. And then, they're like, yeah. And then it's like, and they're like, oh, like, yeah, I knew it was an airplane. And like, they're getting like hauled away on a stretcher or something. Weirdly dark, but okay. It's like, I knew I was good. I knew I would win, because that's the kind of person that Flash is. He's really oblivious to anybody besides himself, and he generally doesn't care. Borderline a sociopath. And then Crash is just the nicest little guy. I love him so much. They're like cousins, so they always just kind of get forced to hang out with each other. And then that's dope. Alright. Oh, there are two characters I really want to draw. They're twins, but they're like, they barely show any emotion, and they're also really bad at communicating. But it's hard to draw them together doing anything because they don't really talk. But I guess that could be funny. Like they're trying to they're there having a conversation without using any words, and then maybe there's someone else there. Maybe there's no one else there. They're just like hanging out and chilling, and then one of them goes and then comes back with like a drink. Zodiac of Gemini? What about the Zodiac of Gemini? Or as somebody I know says it, Gemini? Gemini. Low-key. I don't know, most of my characters don't really have birthdays. Maybe I could do like, Oi, get out from there. Don't walk on my laptop. Write on my keyboard. What are you doing? My cat is nonsensical. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm having a staring contest with my cat, and I know I'm gonna lose, but I got so distracted by it. Okay. Okay. Alright. That's very true. What? What? That makes no sense. Thick robot takes drugs in VR chat? What? I don't know. My recommended videos are like videos I've already seen before. And it's just always like the same 3 YouTubers. Yeah. Like, I've got a bunch of like art YouTubers that I watch all the time, and then like a couple of other people I watch all the time. No, mine aren't even like 4 years ago. It's just it knows that I'll rewatch them again because like I love the people. Who I watch? I watch a lot of Drew Gooden and Danny Gonzalez just because I like them. I find them very funny. X-Viners. I watch a lot of Michaela Long. I've been watching extra of her lately. Just normal things, I guess. I don't know. What YouTubers have you been watching lately? Yogscast. I love me some Yogscast. Today I was watching Shin, who played a game called Foundation, and then naturally I wanted to watch more of this game because I think it looks really cool. So I've been watching people play the game Foundation all afternoon. Blame it on George. With Foundation? Oh my god, I want to get it. Blame it on George? Have I swear I've watched him before, but I couldn't tell you what he does. Loki, what are you doing? Yeah. Wait. No, don't climb in my handbag. Wow, we love this quality. There we go. Alright, bye, eggs. Thanks for hanging out. I'll probably keep going until I can't think of any more comic ideas. here. Oh my god! And Murray. Wow. We lose one of the squad and gain 2. Anyway. So there's 3 ideas so far. 2 with the help of you lovely folks. Alright. What is the next idea? Any ideas, guys? Okay. Yeah. So you've been here for half of the stream, you just haven't said anything. An action scene? What sort of action scene? Because there are many a kind of action scene. And different characters would fit different sort of action scenes. Oh my god, and Andy! Hi, Andy! My foot is dead. Yeah. You're just lucky I haven't done what I did last stream and we had like a meditation session. I mean, it was great. I had a good time. I don't know, maybe I will do a little bit of meditation? I don't really know if you can call it meditation, but I don't know, it relaxes me. So, if you don't want to be here for the meditation or you just don't care, you may leave or you may participate, I don't know. You do you, boo. Anyway. Can you hear the music? Okay. If you're going to participate, I want you to sit in a comfortable position and close your eyes and just remember that meditation is not about removing thoughts from your head or anything. I might turn the music down. It's a bit too loud. There we go. Meditation is just simply about relaxing. Today we are going to focus on one of the most important instruments for an artist, our hands. I want you to feel your hands, place them together, and just feel the palms of your hands touching together. What does it feel like? Why? If you separate them and bring them back together, what does that feel like? What does it feel like if you do that really slowly? I want you to hold your hands out and just make a fist. Then release and make a fist. And just keep releasing and making a fist. Remember to go slowly and curl your fingers. Very slowly. Curl them in and curl them out. Curl them in and curl them out. Yeah, ASMR, sure. Now we're gonna limber up the wrists. Start twisting your hands in circular motions. Feel the muscles working. Are there any bone cracks? I have a couple bone cracks when I spin my hands around in circles by the wrist. All in the wrist. Shake your hands. Shake them up and down. Feel the gravity in your fingers when you just let loose and shake. Feel the blood flowing when you shake, 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 shake. Now just sit. You comfortable? I never sit still. I don't like sitting still. I always take this opportunity to stretch a little bit. You know, one hand on the hip and one arm over. On the other side. Stretch however you want to stretch. Any muscles you don't feel like get used enough? Maybe they're a bit stiff. Maybe you still want to work on limbering up your hands. Do whatever you want. I find most of my problem is in my back. So I sit down all day. Do you sit down all day? Does your back hurt? I don't do yoga. And I don't know. Also, stretch. I'm just moving my hands up and down my legs, from the top of my thighs all the way down on my feet, feeling the fabric of my pants and my leg hairs because I haven't shaved in a couple days. Stop. Hold your position. Release. And when you're ready, open your eyes if they were closed. And if not, just sit still for a moment. to normal stuff. I hope you enjoyed that, and if you didn't, well, yikes. Woo! I didn't expect to be coming in on such a bop on the Sims 2 music. Anyway, I feel just a bit better. You know, do I have any new ideas? No. But my legs certainly feel a lot better. So I've been very scrunched up this entire time and leaning forward awkwardly, so it's good to stretch a little bit. Yeah. It would probably work better if I had a more relaxing voice, but I really don't. Anyway, Twira. Tuwoo, Tiara. Want me to read you a story? I can read a story. I have one open. I don't know if it's a relaxing story, but I do have one open on a different web page because I was just looking into it out of curiosity, but I could read it. It is Baba Yaga and Vasilisa the Fair. Why was I looking it up? I don't know. I wanted to do a drawing based on it. Creepypastas. Oh no, I can't read those. They freak me out. But anyway, let's turn off the Sims 2 music. And let's just read Baba Yaga and Vasilisa the Fair. It's a weird story. Sorry, I can just hear the theme song of the show my mum's watching, and it's super distracting. Anyway, a long time ago, there lived a merchant and his wife. They had one child, a girl called Vasilisa. One day, the mother placed a little doll in the child's hands. She said, "My child, I am dying. Take this doll as my blessing. Always keep it with you and never show it to anybody. If anything bad happens to you, give the doll food and ask for guidance." Guidance? Guidance. Shortly afterwards, the mother died. I'm sorry, Maggie, do you not enjoy my voice? The merchant soon became lonely and decided to marry again. He married a widow he thought would be a good mother, but both she and her two daughters were envious of Vasilisa's beauty. They gave her heavy outdoor work to do, so she would grow thin and her face turn ugly in the wind and the sun. I'm just laughing because this is one of the many inspirations for the Cinderella story. Despite this, Vasilisa became more beautiful every day. For each day she gave her doll food and asked for advice. Having finished eating, the doll would help with the tasks and even bring Vasilisa herbs to prevent sunburn. As the years passed, Vasilisa grew even more beautiful as her stepmother's hatred of her intensified. Then, whilst Vasilisa's father was away on business, the stepmother moved the family to the edge of a dense birch forest. This was not just any birch forest, for in this forest lived the terrifying witch Baba Yaga, a witch who ate people like others ate chicken. Every day the stepmother sent Vasilisa into the forest, but the girl always returned safe and sound with the guidance of her magic doll. One night the stepmother crept around the house and extinguished all the candles. As the last candle failed, she said in a loud voice, "It's impossible to finish our work in the darkness. Somebody must go to Baba Yaga's and ask for a light." "I'm not going," said the first stepdaughter, who was stitching lace. "I can see my needle." "And I'm not going," said the second stepdaughter, who was knitting stockings. "I can see my needle." So Vasilisa, who was thrown out into the dark, forbidding forest, despite her fear, she fed her magic doll and asked for its advice. "Don't be afraid, Vasilisa," said the doll. "Go to Baba Yaga and ask her to give you a light." Sorry, making sure there's no new message in the chat. Anyway, all that night, Vasilisa walked nervously through the forest, holding the doll who guided her path. Then suddenly, she saw a horseman riding by. His face and clothes were white and was riding a white horse. As he passed, the first light of dawn appeared across the sky. Then another horseman came by. His face and clothes were red, and he was riding a red horse. As he passed, the sun began to rise. Vasilisa had never seen such strange men, and she was very surprised. She walked all day until at last she came to Baba Yaga's hut, which stood for forbidding. Sorry, my cat keeps distracting me. Loki, I can't read when you walk in. Oh my god. She walked all day until at last she came to Baba Yaga's hut, which stood forbidding on its large chicken legs. A fence made of human bones surrounded the hut. It was crowned with human skulls. The gate had a sharp set of teeth that served as a lock. Vasilisa was terribly afraid. Suddenly, another horseman galloped by. His face and clothes were black, and he was riding a black horse. He rode through the gates and disappeared. As he passed, night descended. As the sky darkened, the eyes of the skulls began to glow. Their light illuminated the forest. Vasilisa trembled. She wanted to run, but her legs would not move. Almost immediately, she heard a hideous noise. The earth shook, the trees groaned, and there was Baba Yaga, riding in a mortar and pestle, and stood and sniffed the air. "I smell a human," she cried. "Who is here?" Vasilisa stepped forward, trembling with fear. She said, "I'm Vasilisa. My stepmother sent me to ask you for a light." "I know of her," Baba Yaga replied. "Stay with me for a while. If you work well, I will give you a light. If you do not, I will cook you and eat you." Casual, I know. Baba Yaga commanded the gates to open and rode in. Vasilisa followed, and the gates closed fast behind her. As they entered the hut, Baba Yaga ordered Vasilisa to bring her what was on the stove. There was enough food to feed 10 men. Then, from the cupboard, she collected... I can't read that. Some food. Mead, beer, and wine. Baba Yaga ate and drank everything. She left Vasilisa with nothing but a crust of bread. I'm tired, Baba Yaga said. Tomorrow, Vasilisa, you must clean the yard, sweep the hut, cook the supper, and wash the linen. Then, she added, you must go to the corn bin and separate seed by seed the milkweed corn from the good corn, and mind that you remove all the black bits. If you don't complete these tasks, I will eat you. Soon Baba Yaga started snoring. Her long nose rattled against the roof of the hut. Vasilisa took her doll out of her pocket, gave it a crust of bread, and said, Please help me. Baba Yaga has given me an impossible task to do, and if I fail, she will eat me. The doll replied, Don't be afraid, Vasilisa. Eat your supper and go to bed. Mornings are wiser than evenings. Whatever that means. Although Vasilisa woke early in the morning, Baba Yaga was already up. Vasilisa went to the corn bin and found the doll picking out the last black bits. The other tasks were also fulfilled. The doll said, All you have to do now is prepare the supper, and after that you can rest. Rest? Vasilisa thanked the doll and went to prepare the supper. She cooked the food, laid the table, and waited. As the skull's eyes began to shine, the trees groaned, the earth trembled, and there was Baba Yaga. Have you done what I told you? She asked Vasilisa. See for yourself, replied the girl. Baba Yaga was very upset. She wanted to eat the girl, but the tasks were all completed. Hiding her anger, she said, Very good, and then cried loudly. My faithful servants grind the wheat. From nowhere, 3 pairs of hands appeared. They took the wheat and vanished. Baba Yaga ate the supper and said to Vasilisa, Tomorrow you must do the same tasks, and then you must go to the storeroom and sort out the dirt from the poppy seeds. What are these tasks? The next morning, Baba Yaga again rode off in her mortar. Vasilisa, with the help of her doll, finished the tasks. In the evening, the old woman came back and checked everything over. 3 pairs of hands appeared. They took the bin of poppy seeds and vanished. Baba Yaga sat down to eat. Why, she said, do you sit there so quiet and still? I'm afraid to speak, said Vasilisa. Would you mind if I asked you some questions? Ask if you want, said Baba Yaga, but remember that not every question has a good answer. Vasilisa hesitated. It was just that on my way here, I saw a white horseman. Who was he? That was my bright day, answered Baba Yaga. Vasilisa continued, and then I saw a red horseman. Who was he? That was my red sun, answered Baba Yaga. And then a black horseman overtook me whilst I was standing outside your gate. Who was he? That was my black midnight, answered Baba Yaga. These horsemen are my faithful servants. Have you further questions? Vasilisa remembered the 3 pairs of hands, but remained quiet. Now I have a question for you. How have you managed to carry out all the work so quickly? Vasilisa replied, My mother's blessing helped me. I knew it, said Baba Yaga. You'd better be gone. I will not have people with blessings in my home. With that, the old woman pushed Vasilisa out of her hut and through the gate. She then took one of the skulls, stuck it on the end of a stick, and gave it to the girl, saying, Here's a light for your stepmother and her daughters. That's what you came for, isn't it? She walked all day, and by evening she reached her home. As she approached the gate, she was about to throw away the skull, but suddenly she heard muffled voices say, You must keep me. Your stepmother and daughters, you have need of me. The girl carried the skull into the house. As she entered, the skull fixed its eyes on the stepmother and 2 stepdaughters. Its eyes burnt them like fire. They tried to hide, but the piercing eyes followed them and never let them out of their sight. By morning, nothing was left of the 3 women except 3 heaps of ash on the floor. Vasilisa was unharmed. She buried the skull in the garden and went to find shelter in the nearest town. Here she lodged with an old woman. One day the old woman gave Vasilisa some flax. With it, Vasilisa spun the most beautiful thread, so fine it was like hair. Then she weaved the thread into the most exquisite cloth. It was brilliant white, soft, and so beautiful. Vasilisa gave it to the old woman, and the woman said, "Grandmother, you have been so kind to me. Sell this cloth and keep the money." The old woman looked at it and said, "My child, this is too fine to sell. I am going to take it to the Tsar." So she brought it to the Tsar as a gift. The Tsar thanked the old woman and gave her many presents before sending her home. Impressed with the beautiful cloth, the Tsar asked to find someone who could make shirts from it. However, all of the tailors declined the work, as the cloth was too fine for them to handle. In the end, the Tsar called the old woman and said, "You must also know how to sew the cloth as you made it." The old woman replied, "No, your majesty. It was not my work. It was done by a girl I took in." So the Tsar asked the old woman to see if Vasilisa would make the garments. Vasilisa made the shirts, and the old woman took them to the Tsar. As she waited for the old woman to return, one of the Tsar's servants entered. He said loudly, "His Majesty wishes to see the needlewoman who has made these wonderful clothes." So Vasilisa went to the palace. Vasilisa and the Tsar were captivated by each other, and eventually they married. When Vasilisa's father returned, they invited both him and the old woman to come live at the palace. Also at the palace was the little doll, for Vasilisa carried it around in her pocket until the day she died. The end. Now I can actually read any of the comments. I was too into trying to read. Oh my god. Yeah. Alright, well, that was a casual story, I guess. Also, I've, no idea whatever happened to her dad. Like, I don't know if it said anywhere that the dad died. He went on a business trip. Then the stepmothers were mean. So she went to go to Baba Yaga to get light. And then the light burned her stepmother and stepsisters. So she went to live with an old woman. And then she made the most amazing cloth and clothes, called the Eye of the Tsar, and then married him. Stories, man, they don't have to make sense if they're a fairy tale. I mean, I guess he does, but was she only living with the old woman because the dad wasn't back? Couldn't she have lived at her house on her own? Also, what was with the knights? Where did they come from? Where did they go? Where did they come from, Cotton Eye Joe? I don't remember what I was watching, but they mentioned something about Baba Yaga. And then I'm like, man, Baba Yaga is so weird. And then they kept talking about Baba Yaga. And I'm like, man, Baba Yaga is really weird. And then I just started looking into it on my own. And then I found this story. And then I read it and I was like, what? Yeah. And then also this turned into a cat stream. Ooh, Loki, what? Oh, apparently not. Cat hates me again. Yeah, this is back to the usual program. Oh, that's so weird. I have no feeling in my foot, but I can still move my toes. But I can't, like, feel me moving my toes. It's so weird. Anyway. You know what that story doesn't help with? These comics. Alright. Now I gotta sit and think of an idea. I'll put my Sims music back on. Yeah. That was a good way to spend, like, how long was that? Like, 15 minutes of me reading? Just waking up my legs. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I also enjoyed reading it. Yeah. I wanted to do something with this story because I thought it was generally an interesting story. But I had no idea what I would do with it, you know? Like, I don't know. I was thinking maybe just making a video where I read it out and post on a random day. Maybe do like a drawing of something or other. Something related to it, obviously, but, you know. This could be a great opportunity for, like, ideas for videos, because I do have a formula. I do have very specific things I like to draw. Like on Tuesdays I always draw fan art, and on Sundays I always draw my original characters, and then on Friday it's always a free-for-all. A Barbie, yeah, I would like to do something like that. I was thinking of maybe doing something like reading a bunch of different, like, fairy tales off the internet and doing some sort of drawing based off of it, but I don't know. Takes a lot more planning than just doing it, so can't say that it's gonna happen anytime soon or if it'll happen at all. Like, I have a lot of just, like, random ideas of things that I want to do, but I don't know how well they're even gonna, like, work. The Cinderella drawing. Yeah, I finished doing both Aurora and Ariel, who are the other two princesses that are going to be drawn this month. And that's all good and dandy. So I think I've got most of the footage for all the videos that are coming out this month. I just need to, like, edit them and do voiceovers and stuff, but finishing the actual drawing, not all of them, I mean a couple of them at least, but yeah. I do like planning ahead a lot, but I'm also very bad at planning ahead. Like, I finished both the Ariel and the Aurora for the Fan Art Tuesdays, but only like maybe 12 hours ago did I do drawings for the video coming up today / Sunday. Today is Sunday. Today is Sunday for me. But the video is not going up until 11 p.m. for me. So, we love time zones. I also don't know how I just stream for like 3 hours at a time. I feel like usually when I watch streams, they're like rarely longer than an hour and a half. Look, no one ever said I was good at planning. I keep getting distracted. So we've got someone screaming for 4 panels, then getting slapped, and then like teary-eyed saying thanks. We've got someone choking, and then some idiot think that they're doing charades. And then we've got 2 very awkward people who don't talk very much, but just sort of like understand each other just by like looking at each other. And somebody going like, how, why, what. I don't know exactly what they're going to be saying. I think it's more like, what. How could be good. It's just like someone going yelling, how, or somebody yelling, what. I don't know if I want them like yelling a lot. I think I just, what. High school in a nutshell. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be like necessarily school related, just something that could be done in a school setting. You know, I feel like most of these would be happening on like break or something, and they're just like out there being stupid. Can you hear crickets outside? I hope none of them jump through my window. I've been having trouble closing my window, so that's just a massive yikes. No, dang it. Trying to click on things. It's impossible. Alright. Trying to think. I know it's hard to think at like, what's the time? 4:30 in the morning. Detention of wedging. Detention, sure, I can do detention. Wedging? Oh, you know what could be good? Let me get my handy dandy thing out. There are 2 of these characters and they're both teachers. And one's an art teacher, one's a science teacher, and they're like married and have kids and all that jazz. Could draw them. Why are they getting detention? There are many things one does to get detention. Food fight. Smoking. None of my characters smoke. Because I'm asthmatic. And I would never let my baby smoke. At least not around me. Not in my books. Alright. Food fight. What if, like, it's someone who always causes trouble and they just, like, pick up their food like they're about to throw it at somebody, and then the teacher's just like, detention. It's like, but I haven't done anything yet. It's like, yeah, but you're gonna. And it's like, fair enough. I don't know why, but that amuses me. I don't know, maybe we could do something like that. We could do it in, like, 4 panels. Sure, that's 4 panels. That's so bizarre. What am I doing? Okay, how would you read this? It would be this top corner, then this one, then this one, then this one, right? This is why I always do things like this, because it's always this, like that makes sense. That's how you would read it. And then this, it's like, goes down, and then this is like this, and then this. And then there's these ones that are always like really weird, and you just kind of gotta figure out how people read them. I mean, I don't really know. Loki. See what I have to deal with? Like, he's too much of a butthead to just sit in one spot and just sit there forever. So he just, like, walks in and out all the time, and the meows. Is there a difference between manga and comic for how things are laid out? I don't really pay much attention to either of them, so I wouldn't really know. Sure, why not? 'Tis bizarre. Who is here? If you're here, type apples. Okay, so one person is here. Well, Twira, thank you for being here. Everybody else seems to have vanished. Thank you. Always here, just watching, waiting for me to be streaming. I don't know. People probably left the meditation. Or the relaxation. I was gonna say relaxation, but then it wasn't coming out right, and then they said just relaxing really weird. Yikes. I don't know how long I should stream for. Yeah. I mean, it's not like I have that much to do. It's just kind of boring, isn't it? I'm not really drawing much or doing much. Drawing every second. It's like me occasionally talking, me occasionally drawing. I think maybe I want 10 pages? Is that like a reasonable amount? Like 9 comics and comic pages, and then the front page, I guess. Do you think that's reasonable? I was just thinking, like, if I posted these on Instagram, I can only post so many pages at a time. That's very true. They really drag them out. Man, I don't know. I've never been the biggest fan of most shonen anime. They're always like the most popular, but I think it's 10. I think you can post up to 10 pictures at a time. Why would it go up to 9 and not 10? No, because people have been posting those memes when it's like they do 9 things, or there's like 9 images. So it has like one where it's got like all 9 in one, and then it goes in each individual, because there's 9 and then plus the first one, it's 10. I don't know if you can post more than 10. I know you can post 10. At least up to 10. I wish I could stream in like the middle of the day when I have more energy. Sing, I don't sing. I think 5 a.m. is a good time to stop streaming. Yeah. I'll continue doing comic pages next time I'm on stream. So, I'll try to do this same time as this stream, but no promises on that. It is the goal. I want to stream it like this time all the time. Or maybe later in the day even. Not like leaving. I'm just packing up all my drawing things, and I'm not packing them up. I'm just gonna leave them here, and I'm just gonna sit and chat for a little bit. I do something that doesn't require as much and like thinking creative brain. It's my thinking creative brain ain't thinking and creating. yeah. Since I've got like stuff to actually do during the week, I want to try to go to bed earlier, so the streaming might be a little bit later than this, like the time it is now. By like maybe 2 or 3 hours later than this I would start. But I don't know. It was just sort of pain when I wake up. Because I don't know how many times I can just stream at like 5 a.m. Ideally, I would start at 5 a.m. instead of finishing at 5 a.m. Not that I am finishing at exactly 5 a.m., but I'll try to just sit and talk for a little bit more. Maybe I'll go back to doing some drawing, but the stream's not ending. I'm just chilling out a little bit, listening to the Sims music and rocking out. Because I know if I go to sleep, then I'll be asleep for too long and I need to go to the chemist, and the chemist closes early, so I should probably try and stay up. But don't know if I can. Maybe I will end it soon. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, you can message me anytime on Discord or anything. Yeah. Man, I can't believe I've already been doing YouTube stuff for like 10 months. I think my first video is April 5th. Around there. X3? Yeah. I don't know. I feel very lucky that even though I've only been doing YouTube for less than a year, I have a bunch of people that enjoy what I do. Even though everybody who watches me are just people I know on Discord. Yeah, I mean, I'm no YouTube expert. I can't give you any advice. Not like my channel's doing great. Yeah. I want to keep doing 3 days a week, and I think next month I might replace Fan Art Tuesdays, and I want to play maybe Stardew Valley, because I love Stardew Valley, and I want to play that on my channel. I have for the whole period of me playing. Yeah, doubt that, but I don't know. Is that a yes for Stardew Valley? Yeah, I mean, I really want to do it at least. I think people can live with only 2 drawings a week instead of 3. No, each specific day has their own, like, problems, and I talk about them all the time. Like, Fan Art Tuesday, I always plan them out at the very beginning of the month, because they gotta be themed, bro. They gotta be themed. So I gotta know exactly what I'm doing at the very beginning of the month. And then Fun Fridays are always random. The days that get moved around a lot or changed the most. If I do another drawing or anything, then, you know, things get replaced and all that jazz. And then even like OC Sundays, it's like I never know what to do on those days. Sorry, I'm just like lying down and chatting. What if we like stared at my ceiling? Wow. Oh, my Miku. I thought we'd be like looking up. Yeah. Hi, welcome to my ceiling. Yeah, let's look at my desk and I can read. It's because I'm just chilling, bro. Yeah. So I got my Miku. And I got my... I've shown my face on my channel before. And also I can't be bothered. What's up? This is me lying down, ready to die. Second stream in a row where my face is here and existing. I feel like an egg. I feel like an egg, look like an egg, am an egg. Existing as an egg. Yeah. These dark circles are because of my mascara, because it transfers to my under eyes and doesn't leave forever. I don't know why I keep wearing it. Alright, let's get back to... Matthew? Okay, so this is my desk. This is where I work all the time. That's my lamp that produces the worst lighting imaginable. Up there is my little Japanese doll. She's cute. All my CDs. My Pepsi. I'm a fake Coke fan. Some old drawings. A bunch of... whatchamacallit? Thingamajigs. And then there is... pencils and pens. I don't know. Awesome birds. Can't forget my birds. But definitely the blood splatter is the best thing on the wall. That was from a class I did in year 9. My room's not aesthetic, it's just full of stuff. But the blood splatter was an it was a project that we did in CSI class, which was like a specialty class. Because all of year 9 we didn't have regular classes on Friday. We did specialty classes. For half the year you would go into the city and do stuff in the city, and then the other half of the year you just did like some other random thing. Hold on. Yeah, you're only really looking at it because here I am lying on the floor. And I gotta read somehow. I can't read my laptop screen, which is over that way. So. I have so much random stuff. Like, I just have stuff. It just exists. Don't know why. It just does. It just is what it do. Randomness because it's wonderful. I mean, yeah, sure, you know, whatever floats your goat. Maybe I am just tired. Maybe I just do need to sleep. I'm sure as soon as I get into bed, I'm just gonna sleep. Or maybe I can sleep on the floor. No, that'll kill me. I think I'll die if I sleep on the floor. I've been up way too long to nap. If I go to sleep, I'm going to sleep. But like, I've always had a problem that it doesn't matter what time I go to bed or what time I wake up, I will still just like be awake for ages. Like, if I slept for an hour, I would be awake for like 15 hours. But then if I sleep for like 12 hours, then I'll be awake for 15. Like, it don't matter. I don't dream very much. I don't remember my dreams. I feel like there's a lot of people that just like, you know, can remember their dreams somehow, but I remember very few of my dreams. There's one memory I have that I'm not sure if I dreamt it or it really happened. Like, it feels too surreal to be real, but not so unrealistic that it just didn't happen, you know? It's bizarre. You know what I mean? You ever have dreams like that which just don't make any sense? I've got one dream that I remember that is just like, my cousin was like a big scary dog, and then everybody else was just like little bunnies, and we're all like fearing for our lives. It's very spooky, actually. But I don't know why my cousin is like the evil person. I think I just had issues that I needed to deal with. But the one I was talking about, the one that like felt surreal, it's it is spooky. But what happened is just I was with my dad, and we went over to one of his many friends' house, because my dad knows all these random people, and I don't know where he knows any of them from. Anyway, we were going over to his house, and when we walk in the door, everything is just really, really white. Like, you can't make out any, like, definition, and I kept running into different pieces of furniture. Like, I ran into the couch, and I ran into, like, the island in the kitchen, because everything was just, like, one shade of white, and it was all lit up so well that you couldn't make out any shadows anywhere. And the floors were, like, white tiles as well. And then it led into, like, this oaky staircase with, like, carpet down the middle that was like a beigey colour, and I walked up the staircase into a hallway that was also just like white, but you could see there was just a bunch of doors, and the hallway was just carpet. And so I knocked on not the first door, but the second door, and a little kid, like a little boy who was about my age, I would have been about like 6 or something, and he like opened the door, and the room was so blue and red. It was kind of ridiculous, and he had a TV mounted on the wall, and he just started watching a movie, and he asked if I wanted to watch it with him. So we just sat down and watched an animated version of the Lorax. Not the one that came out that was all like 3D animated and there was all the Mimi songs. Like an older version that's like, it looks like the storybook, the way that it's animated. And then yeah, it's really weird. But we watched the Lorax, and then after it's done, my dad walks into the room, and it's like, Lainey, we gotta go now. And so I say goodbye to this kid who, like, I didn't greet, so I don't know his name. And then I just said goodbye to the dad of the kid. And then we walked out of the house, and it was like a really big house, and there was a big gate out the front, and we just hopped in the car, and I fell asleep in the car, and then I woke up the next day in my bed, and I just assumed that I was carried from the car to the bed, but I don't know, I never asked my dad about it until many years later. And he was just like, what are you even talking about? And I'm like, that's probably fair enough. He probably doesn't remember it the same as I do, because I was little and everything was weird when you're little. But I don't know why it's such a random, vivid memory that I have. I can't believe it involves the Lorax movie. Like, what? Why? Why the Lorax? But we love a good story time with Lainey. It's always weird. Makes no sense. There's no point. Here we are. But see, I don't know if it actually happened or it was a dream. Because, like, it could be a dream because it was really surreal with, like, the complete white and it was impossible to see anything. And then, like, the stark difference when you walk into the room that's just completely blue and red and then watching the Lorax. But then it could also just be maybe I perceived something weird as a child. Or maybe my eyesight's always been terrible. Because my eyesight is not great now, but I don't think I ever paid much attention to it when I was younger. So maybe everything was fine and just I was blind. I don't know, but I don't have glasses, so whoops-a-doos. Also, when people ask, are you nearsighted or farsighted, I never know what to say because I could never remember which one's which. Is that just me? Like, when you say, oh, I'm nearsighted, does that mean you can see things that are near you, or you can't see things that are near you? I don't know if that's a normal question. What is that a year to? What is it? I think there's just much of a delay. Bente! Hey Bente, what's going on? We're not drawing much at the moment because I'm having a bit of an art block. So we're looking at my wall and I'm just talking to people. This is me seeing how long I can stay awake for, I guess. The birds in the cage. Yeah, that's a wall decal. I have another one somewhere. I can't see it at the moment, which is really concerning. Maybe it's just where I'm sitting. Okay. I'm not gonna pass out on stream. Anyway, bye Bente. Thanks for popping in. Have a good dinner. I'm not gonna stay on stream much longer. I'm not gonna go to sleep on stream. And the main reason for that is that it's gonna kill my phone. Because even though I have my phone, like, plugged in, the battery is still draining. Because this, streaming site just takes a lot out of it. Yeah. Thank you all so much for coming and joining me on my stream and my talking and the little drawings that I did. And I will see you all next week for my next stream. Make sure to come with lots of comic ideas. You know? Anyway, goodbye, farewell. I hope you all have a fantastic day, fantastic time. And seriously, don't forget those comic ideas. Oh, hi Andy. Yeah, it's pretty late. It's nearly 5:20 in the morning, so I feel like I should probably go to sleep because I think the sun's gonna rise soon. But yeah, thanks for popping in the end. Okay. Ta-ta.